chose to be here. So it's a way of selling Wetumpka, hopefully with no expense to the city. Give us an opportunity to raise this funding. And so that's what we're asking for.
Mayor, how many other people is going to discuss those races? I asked him to discuss before, Representative Mass is gone, and see what, well, he's not here, to see how much will be put into it. How many other businesses here, you mentioned the Elmo County Hospital, are they committed to give X amount of thousand, or the beautification? You're talking about what they're going to do. I'm talking about the money. You're talking about the lady said why she's here with Wetumpka because what she saw. Did you see Wetumpka in the movie, or did you see it in the magazine?
She actually came here.
I came here. First time we witnessed Wetumpka was because of one of the river events.
It's up to this council, you know, whether you want to do this. If you think it's a bad idea, just don't do it. If you want to give us an opportunity to raise the funding to pay for this, we have, I think, some people that could be major players in this.
Mayor,
Yes, sir.
I think as a city, either we can sell this city and open the gates, or we can shut the gates and we can just stay like we've been at about a 6,500 population and have what we have. We can invite people to come here and see for themselves. I don't think we have to put on a show, but this is opening the gates or shutting the gates. And this is a chance for us to open the gates to other people outside the state of Alabama to see what we have to offer. You're asking for a chance to raise that money. You haven't asked us for any money. I'm going to make a motion to allow you to proceed with requesting fundraising for this project.
That's a motion. Do we have a second?
Make your motion again.
My motion would be to allow the mayor to proceed with fundraising activities and to let those people know that it is Wetumpka's intent to partner with other organizations, that whoever wants to come in with us. And
We're going to have to add it to the agenda before we do
Yes.
this. So do we have a motion to add this item to the agenda?
So moved.
Thank you,
We have a
sir.
motion to
Second.
add it. Do we have a second?
yes, sir,
Any
second.
discussion on adding this to the agenda? Yeah.
Hamilton,
Yes.
Washington.
If he said move on, move on.
No, I said, you know, it's your time to make your decision.
Hope,
Yes.
Carter,
Yes.
Jones.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. This item's been added to the agenda. Do we have a motion to move forward?
Is my motion still on the floor?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I would like to make a motion to authorize, so I would go ahead and authorize the mayor to go ahead with his fundraising plan.
I'll second that motion.
That won't do it with it, Regina.
All right,
It's gonna be to enter into contract with the production company to move forward with this and then raise the money, right?
If you want to do it, I mean, that's.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna require to do.
well, I mean, we're not sitting here acting on just what one person said. Our city attorney has been involved in this, our city clerk has been involved in this, and she has a vested interest in businesses coming to Wetumpka and people to move here. I have a vested interest in businesses coming here and people moving here. And as an elected official, I think I have to do everything possible to get those people. $19,000 is a lot of money, but it's not something to overcome. I think the mayor can get the money without us, and if he can't, then we might have to suck it up and do whatever. But as an elected official representing District 5, I want people to move here. I want to move it in my district and everybody else's.
One dollar five stand by
Okay,
for
we have a motion, do
non-participation.
we have a second?
The question is, you're telling me that we have to move on this contract by tomorrow lunch?
If you wanna have this conversation tomorrow. They need to get it on their schedule as to what communities, they've already got certain communities locked in for certain months that they're gonna do this production. They, called, I guess it was a week and a half ago?
2 weeks ago, we presented it to the council.
Yeah, it was after the last council meeting,
Yeah.
and then they sent us the contract that they normally use was like one page. It's just very, basically what it says is that, you know, we agree to pay for it. They'll do all the interviews, they do all the shooting, the production. They run it in so many spots on national TV. After that time has run, then it's turned over to the city. We own the product, we can use it however we see fit.
Does anybody in here know what a 30-minute or 30-second spot on WSFA costs? Anybody, or close? Frank?
It's expensive.
$1,500?
You're gonna look at $350 just for them to come look at you to shoot a segment. Cause we do them all the time, you know, with our kids group, and we get discounts. And that's $350 for about 15 minutes. And then, once it's produced, and then they actually air it, it depends on what time you air it. It can run from $2,500 for 30 seconds up to $5,000 for 30 seconds. One show, just one shot.
And they may turn us down. This may be,
Yeah, it's not a done deal.
Okay,
Yes, sir?
he brought out the point that I forgot to, excuse me, he, was earlier did that I heard a few citizens talking about. We're talking about airing this on TV. TV runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. 12, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, what do you see on TV? Something about some type of health fitness or something, a different doctor. Are we gonna be on there at 2 o'clock in the morning or have us?
No, there was actually.
What's the time? Give me a time.
The contract, I didn't bring it with me, but it can not go beyond midnight. It's during the day. It's from like in the morning to midnight. There's nothing after midnight.
Let me step out here on the limb. I don't think there's anybody on this council that's not in favor of advertising and getting the best bang for a buck for our city. But me, this contract process is Hank at best. I'm sorry, if this is this big company, right? And they approach us 2 weeks before Christmas, and now it's 5 days after the New Year. We gotta sign a contract by noon tomorrow. $20,000 is real money to them too. It's real money to fundraising. I'm all about the fundraising, all about trying to do this. But for us to be put back in the corner, and this council to be blamed for upvote or downvote this, it's not about whether this council, in my opinion, I don't think anybody's against the advertising here, but would you, as an audience, sign a contract under these terms? This is the question that really needs to be begged here, okay? And that's what I would expect, you know, from a legal standpoint as well as a moral standpoint. We're being pushed back into a corner, and all of a sudden, so-and-so says that he didn't want to go with the advertising because it's not about the advertising. I don't even think it's really about the dollar amount. I just maintain that this is coming out of a bullet, out of a hot end of a gun at a very high rate of speed, and it's tough for us to swallow this quick.
David?
Mayor, you said you went to Arkansas or spoke to somebody in Arkansas?
I went on their webpage and I watched the production that had been done for Fayetteville, Arkansas. And there were some other towns, about 25 towns that these things, you know, have happened in. They have a schedule, and they're making their schedule to see.
Did they have any contributing factors as benefiting from those commercials? That was my real question. I mean, since if they done that, and they did the same thing that we're proposing to do,